Good morning, my loves. Today, I'd like to share a workday in my life with you. I have been struggling with overworking and boundaries for years, which led me to a destructive relationship with work and inevitably to burnout. Recovering from a lot of pain connected to my work, in this video, I'd like to highlight some of my current approaches and habits that help me sustain mindfulness around work. Getting outside to move and watching my surroundings as my mind slowly wakes up, I try to focus on being present. Instead of giving my anxious thoughts the opportunity to dread the day over and over again. Witnessing spring on these early mornings, how the trees start to bloom, how everything becomes more lush, inspires me to see transitions as beautiful awakenings to new seasons in life. This nature around me truly does not cease in helping me heal. Nowadays, I plan my yoga/workout weekly circuit beforehand, so I can show up on my mat with a plan. Speaking of yoga, flexibility is vital to maintaining my habits. Being able to adjust workouts and pick my yoga flow according to how I feel each time around keeps me from injuring myself and leaves me feeling most nourished from my practices. When it comes to building routines, having multiple habits stacked up can seem daunting at times. By limiting my buffer time between each habit, I can lower the temptation for me to procrastinate the next step of my routine. An example here is I pick my outfit for after my shower before I go on a walk. This way I don't spend my brain power doing that before my workout or shower. I love sharing how I maintain my habits because they create a system in my life that supports me throughout my mental highs and lows. So I'll elaborate on this topic in further episodes. The reason I always eat in the morning is to feel my best and stay focused until lunchtime. Something about me is I eat pretty much anything from savory to sweet in the morning, though a sort of sandwich constellation is what I gravitate towards most often, out of practicality. For entertainment, I do like to start the day laughing to my favorite creators on YouTube, avoiding any other social media sites to keep my sanity, especially with this crazy online world being my workspace. Now, since I don't drink coffee anymore, I have been enjoying a variety of teas to compensate for my caffeinated drink intake. With my breakfast, I found a Japanese sencha is a nice start to the day. As this was my laundry day, I lifted my mattress to air it out, hung up my blankets, and took off my bedding as a mindless task to start my workday with momentum. Let's talk about habits for focused work. I assume a lot of you have heard about the Pomodoro technique. Here is how it works best for me. To start off, my task list for today is based on my weekly progress goals and set up before I start working. Each segment of 25 minutes is dedicated to one task. My priority here is focus. During my Pomodoros, I don't consume anything on the side, no videos, podcasts, or music. Next, taking breaks is a must. I tell myself to at least stand up for a minute and focus on something else than work. I will go into this a bit later in this video as well. Of utmost importance is I don't work without a plan or tracking time, as this work is unaccounted for, which can easily lead to me overworking by slowly disregarding more and more boundaries. So I track every task and how long I spend on it, and if something changes, I update my list so I have a pretty precise record of what I do each day and how long it takes me. I have found that the more you do it, the better you become at estimating your tasks, which overall makes you a better planner. The goal is to be realistic about what you can get done in a day. It doesn't help anyone or feel good to never complete a list because you overestimate your time. Showing up at 12 p.m. to prepare a whole meal each day is hard. This is why planning my meals and bridging my lunches with leftovers is a great way to save time and energy. Here's a new habit I've been trying to build and attach to my lunch break. That would be reading for 25 minutes before walking my dog. This gives me a good digestion break and is a nice change of how I use my brain in the middle of the day. Also, with the warmer weather, I look forward to this even more, spending some time on the balcony. During my 5 to 10 minute breaks between Pomodoros, I like to step away from my screen. Okay, sometimes I do check my phone, but what I prefer are bourbon breaks or making tea, which act as little moments of calm to bring me back out of the world of work responsibilities.
Feeling blue. It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest.
For this afternoon, I plan to shoot some photos for one of my co-creations with Ana Luisa, the M by Yusuf earrings. For a photo shoot like this, I like to play around, focus on the outfit, and let the location and light set the tone for the photos.
Or should I let go? Will the sheets over my head?
I love setting my jewelry pieces in nature, especially since the amber tones of this gemstone were definitely inspired by trees and leaves during the autumn season. Ana Luisa designs with longevity as well as sustainability in mind, and the pieces we have designed together represent my intention to create pieces I enjoy wearing every single day. These earrings have complemented my looks over the past few months so beautifully, adding a touch of elegance while bringing out warm tones with its color. I'll link all of my pieces in the description box for you to check out. After my photo shoot, I know my workday is complete, because another boundary I've set for myself is a clear deadline to work towards during the day. This gives me a framework within which I can solely focus on work, and outside of which I'm learning to actually relax and live a life separate from work. Before my last walk of the day with bourbon, I usually clean up or start cooking. Fresh sheets and a clean room bring me joy and mental clarity that lasts throughout the entire week. By the way, I've also linked my favorite linen bedding in the description box. I could go on and on about how lovely linen sheets are, but that is for another day. Stepping out to some fresh air in the evening helps me unwind intentionally once more and focus on life around me, similar to how I start my day. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and me taking you through my workday. My priority with this series is to convey how I'm building a healthier relationship with work, and ultimately how this benefits all aspects of my life through mindfulness, awareness, and intention. Let me know what you'd like me to elaborate on in future episodes, and I will see you soon. Bisous!